Hello everybody, welcome to Project Pan update number 1. This is our first update. If you are new to my channel, I am cruelty-free in the products that I purchase. So the products that I have picked in this, I have picked 2 that are not cruelty-free because I just need to get them up and out of my life. Alright, so the first 2 products I have are Benefit Professional. This is the original, and then this is the pearl one. This is the one I put in the original video, but I've been starting to use this one too. And you can kind of see here, it's like pretty squeezed down with them. These are not full size in by any means, but they're just like the ones that you can get like at Ulta and like the first, or by the check stand at Ulta and Sephora. So I will not purchase these again once they're gone because they are not cruelty free. So yes, I think the next project pan that I'm going to do is like all products in my, I'm going to try to use a whole bunch of non-cruelty free to get them out of my life and be like, nope, we're not going to repurchase until they change the game. So the next thing is a MAC blush. This one I actually have a dent in. There is an actual pan showing. So I could stop this, but I'm going to go a little bit longer and see how much more I can get use out of. This is MAC Blush Baby. I've really been loving this blush. I think it was a really good choice to pick because it's very everyday blush. Like, it's not too purple, it's not too pink. I mean, just really is a good everyday color. It worked out really great. The next thing I'm going to talk about is something I've been saying I want to use up. I want to finish up. I need to get it done. I need to finish it. It is Pixie Balancing or Brightening Peach Corrector. And you can see right there is the bottom of it. And so there is not very much of this left. I'm going to try to finish this. So in the next update, I think I'm only going to do one more update and then I'm going to start the next project pan, which is going to be using up non-cruelty free items. Not really sure how we could title that. If you have an idea, put it down below if you have an idea. So the next thing that I have is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, and this one I have a sizable dent in. This is not something that was hard for me to use. I really do like this product. Will definitely repurchase this. Probably not as soon as this is finished, but definitely down the line. Every single time I film, I either have like a runny nose or I just have like burps after burps, and I think that's so gross. I would never put that in my videos, but I'm going to tell it to you right now. It's just like I always have to either cut stuff out, re-say things, or my dog hears something and he barks. I have to cut a bark out. Every time you film, it's just like somebody has to do something, or someone has to mow their lawn. That's my rant. we're just gonna leave it there. So anyways, I don't have a problem using this at all. I love this foundation powder, and it's just a really nice powder. It really has nice coverage. It just looks really nice on the skin. I would not say it's a really great setting powder, but it does really make your makeup last. And I'm wearing it today, and I've had my makeup on for probably about 3 hours. And I just think it just looks so pretty after a while. It just kind of makes everything last longer. And later on in the day, your makeup looks better. You know how sometimes your makeup, and you're like, oh, I don't really like this, how this looks. And then later on in the day, you look at it and you're like, yeah, that's some good skin we have going on. That's what this is. Okay. Enough talking about that foundation. I really do like it, and I would definitely repurchase it. The next thing was really hard for me. I thought maybe this had formed hard pan on it, or it was bad. It was just not working out for me. It just seemed like I couldn't get past the top layer, and I think it was because I didn't use this a lot, and so it didn't have much dent to it. But at the same time, maybe there's just a lot of product in here, and there is 0.28 ounces or 8 grams. That's kind of a lot for a powder, because this one has 9 grams, and this is a foundation powder, and this is just a highlighter. So I think that's quite a bit, and for the price, I think you get a lot for your money. But I have hit a little bit of a pan because I'm just really focusing here in the center. You can kind of see how like the mosaic works. When you first buy this, there's like these pearl embossed on the top when they pressed it, and it, well, there you go. I'm just gonna hold it this way so it doesn't fall. The top could fall, that's okay. Okay. This palette, this highlighter is something I would always continuously repurchase. It's like the most beautiful everyday highlighter. Every day, for work, for whatever. Like, you could wear this almost, I mean, it's like something that you can combine with anything, with like a tinted moisturizer, anything like that. Subtle but light, because it's so natural glow. Like, I'm gonna try to swatch it here on my hand just to show you, but like a swatch will not even do it any justice because it's so natural. If you wanted to, you could put a light dusting of this all over your face, just a little bit, and it will just glow up your whole face. So this is a really, really awesome product, but the reason that I'm glad that I also picked it for this is because it's been in my everyday makeup drawer, and I can use this and then put like another different like pinker toned highlighter, and they can like complement each other a lot. Like, this kind of almost makes that one look blended out more. This is just something I think everyone should have in their drawer. Everyone needs to pick this back up and talk about it, and it has this little cute little pearl on the top. Pick it up, people. It's a good thing. So the next thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of forgot that I put this in my project pan because it's something I love to use anyway. But I don't believe that I made much of a dent because I've actually been using the orange one more. But I went through and I watched my video again, and okay, the next thing is Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. Now, I believe that when I put this in here, I was being extra ambitious because this palette was like barely even used. Like, it doesn't even look like I even used it now. And I've been like using it and like trying everything out, and I used to think this shade right here was like a total dud and like pointless. But I've grown to really, really like it, like that pink tone, because I can get it to really brighten up my brows, kind of like freshen up your eyelid. It's really, really a cool shade. But as I've been using this, I kind of feel like this palette could do use a facelift a little bit, because there's really only 4 or 5 mattes in here and the rest is shimmer. And so as we've been, yeah, see, I keep telling you, I keep dropping stuff. Yeah, and I just gouged this eyeshadow right here. I mean, like, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to this. So I've been really kind of trying to play with other things inside of this palette. But as I've been using it and it's been in my project pan, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my most favorite eyeshadow palette. Like, the whole concept of it is really cute, and I think that's why it sold really well, because it's like, it's a chocolate bar. Makeup and chocolate? That's like girl's best friend, right? So, yes, it's cute, but I really think that sometimes they don't really put like thought into it, or how things could really cohesively go together. In my head, I feel like if I brought out a makeup palette, I would put like all the mattes on one side and all the shimmers on one side, and then make it look like you can do like, you know, I don't really know how their mindset works when they're putting these eyeshadow palettes together. So it's been really a lot more of a challenge for me to try to use this. I have some of the shadows on here, in here on today, but I've been having to kind of pull other stuff in, which is fine, and I do that all the time anyway. But I feel like when it comes to an eyeshadow palette, you want one that you can do a whole thing with, and I can, but it ends up being like the same thing. And if I'm a makeup lover, I want to be able to like change it up. Like, I don't have a set eye look that I do every day. Everything's always different. So, but this is one of the original ones. It doesn't have any names on it, so I can't tell you. But I've been using this shade right here a lot. This shade, and then this shade. These ones are the ones I've been using the most. I've been incorporating this one right here a lot, because when you blend it onto your lid, the shimmer goes away. And then obviously this one, and then this one. So here's the mattes. 1 matte, 2 matte, 3 matte, 4, 5. 5 mattes and the rest is shimmer. And this purple shade right here is a dud. Like, it is completely, put that on, it just looks like gray. It just does not look good. I mean, it looks so pretty in the, but it just looks like a really kind of a grayish tone on your lid. So, meh. I can tell you right now, it's not the greatest thing that ever happened. It's just cute. It's just cute. So, can't tell you, I don't know if I would ever repurchase this because I don't even know if I'll ever be able to finish it. And I don't think it'll be anything that I'll miss. But as I've been learning a lot in this project pan, which is really, really good for me. And I will continue this in the process, and then on the second update we will just tell you in how I really feel about everything. So stay tuned for a second update, and I believe that will be the end of it because, yeah, I've been getting some really good use out of stuff, and I imagine that, I can't say for the blush, but I feel like these 4 products right here on the next update will be gone. So you can hold me to that, and we'll see you on the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. I didn't really say too much about this. I get use out of this, but it's just not going anywhere. I don't see any dents or anything in any of the shadows really, which is just like so discouraging. So I'm gonna keep this, try to use it, but I guarantee you there's not gonna be much change in the next video. Alright guys, so if you guys did like this video, you like project pans, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want me to do one that's exclusively getting rid of non-cruelty free items, go ahead and do a thumbs up for that. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those other videos, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!